Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Mike Wagner Show. If you like The Mike Wagner Show and you want to make your own podcast, well, let me tell you about Anchor. First of all, it's free. Secondly, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. You can also add any song from Spotify directly to your episodes. The possibilities are endless. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you. You can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, many more. You can also make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios.
Hi, this is Mia Mosinzia, also known as Mia No Time for Love. Check out my latest book, Missing, available in print and ebook formats on Amazon.
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give an official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international war-winning author Mia Mosinzia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Mosinzia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Mosinzia has garnered great reviews and even loved and endorsed by Hollywood celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for Goes Missing by Mia Mosinzia. Available on Amazon. Also, check out The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com on over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also, Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, and Apple Music. Coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn, and heard worldwide, Geo7, Radio Public, Himalaya, and the YouTube channel and more. Take The Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow The Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast, t-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, tote bags, and more. Amazon.com. Check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Mosinzia for great books like Missing, Once and Wrinkles, also t-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, hoodies, and phone cases, and more. Amazon.com/Mia Mosinzia. Also, don't forget to support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Make sure you do so today. We're here with a terrific gentleman who's a singer-actor born in Cincinnati, began his career at the age of 4, and started singing around 16 with Little Jimmy Scott, and had a top 10 hit back in 1965, which sold over 1 million copies, and one of them was also a first hit in 63, co-written by the legendary Sam Cooke, and he also appeared in a DVD special on PBS, Doo-Wop, 51 and 01, and later became an actor appearing on Quincy. Also, Sanford and Son, Marcus Welby, MD, Eddie Capra, Mysteries, Chips, and more. He also played The Sport and Life and Porgy and Bess. He's also got some latest music out there. He's got some great news out there, and he still loves to hold, thrill, and kiss everybody out there. Live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plus Studios in beautiful downtown Los Angeles, the amazingly multi-talented Melvin Carter. Mel, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
It's my pleasure, and I had fun listening to you do all your stuff.
Yeah, it's amazing, too. And, of course, I worked at a radio station where your song Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me was a big hit, and that was a big hit back in 1965, hitting number 8, and you came from Cincinnati, began at the age of 4. You started your singing career at 16 with Little Jimmy Scott, and you had your first hit in 63, which was co-written by Sam Cooke, and you appeared in a DVD special. You later became an actor as well, too, in Marcus Welby, MD, Quincy, Sanford and Son, Eddie Capra Mysteries, Chips, Magnum P.I., and more. You also played The Sport and Life and Porgy and Bess, and you also got some latest material out there. We'll talk about that. And before we get into that, Mel, tell us how you first got started.
Like anybody, well, like all the people that I knew, that we started off in a little choir in church, singing. And one of the things that happened is that I'm gifted. The God gave me that gift. That I didn't sing or I sounded like a little kid. I sounded like I knew what I was doing. And that's when I'm like 4 years old. You're singing the cradle choir in the gospel Baptist church,
Mm-hmm.
And then, being around families, when you have family dinners and all those things like that, well, all the kids, the elder people used to give us like 10 cents, a nickel or a dime or something. But I knew that if I sang, okay, I got quarters and 50 cents more than all the other kids around me. So it started way back then,
Oh my gosh, I think you must have been thinking millionaire at that point. If you're getting quarters, 50 cents, and everybody's getting pennies, it sounds like something was predestined for you already. With a quarter? I love it.
Oh, yes. I mean, like I could sing, man. I could sing, and the first thing they would do was say, hey, sing that, do that again, do that. Hey, let me hear this, or let me hear that, And I said, whatever they wanted, however I gave it to them, as a singer, I would get, like rather than the 10 cent or the pennies or the nickels, I got the quarters and 50 cents. So my bank was full then.
And you later took your career to the bank at 16. You started singing with Little Jimmy Scott. You also had your first hit in 63, which you had a song that was co-written by Sam Cooke.
Actually, let me tell you something.
Okay.
I had the first hit was with Quincy Jones in 1958.
Oh, wow.
And it was an Ivory Joe Hunter song called I Need You So.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then while I was singing 16, I was singing, they used to have the shows where they would have movie theaters, and then, you'd have the various artists that would appear on that week. And if you won on Saturdays, they had singing contests. If you won, you got to sing with the band that was working that week. And on one of the shows when I was 16, I won and at the Roosevelt Theater, and had the opportunity to sing with Lionel Hampton's group.
Oh, wow.
And Little Jimmy Scott. That's when I first met Little Jimmy Scott.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it sounds like you've had your first hit, When a Boy Falls in Love, as well, too. And who are some other favorite artists, singers, songwriters, and musicians growing up?
Well, like when we talk about records, like the earlier part was being with Sam Cooke. Being in the gospel field, I met Sam in Chicago when I was a teenager, and met him again when I came to Los Angeles, and that brought about the 1963 the hit "When a Boy Falls in Love." And I never wrote that song; he wrote it, and everybody at the label. The reason why I got it, because I could phrase and sing as many words to a phrase as he could, and make it melodic, and I sounded a lot like him. Most everybody at that label, most everybody at Star Records, which was his record label, sounded like him. But When a Boy Falls in Love was the first pop crossover record from a black-owned company, and it also launched his pop label, which was Derby Records.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And you also had some other hits too before a big one. You had A Band of Gold, All of a Sudden, My Heart Sings, and you had some others.
Right.
Tell us about those. And if you got some other music you want to talk about, feel free as well.
All of the songs that, that came after Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me were, I had some things bubbling under chart numbers, The Wrong Side of Town and all those things. I had a gospel album out and called Willing that was nominated for a Grammy. But some of the songs that were on the various labels before I got to Imperial Records and had Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me. I might tell you about that. I hated that song when I first recorded it.
Really? You hated it? That was a good one.
Yes, I hated it because I thought I was this heavy jazz singer, and that you could lay back and, and croon and come through. I was directed to sing on the beat with the chorus and the only time they allowed me to, to get away from that was in the bridge, to have anything that I wanted to put into the song. But otherwise, I had to sing straight, and to hate something in the beginning and to love it because it became a signature song. And I'm lucky for that.
And of course, having it number 8 as well, too, in 1965, that is a big accomplishment as well, too. And yes, it is. That's right. And of course, we'll talk about some of your other ventures as well, too, appearing a DVD special. You also later got into acting as well, too. But first, you listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. It's 1-800-303-3960, or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international war-wing author Mia Molson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Molson-Zia. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is illusion and those you love will be the first go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has garnered great reviews and even endorsed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forge Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for It Goes Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon. Also, check out The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com on over 30 podcast platforms. Take us with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow The Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out The Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia for great books like Missing, Once, and Wrinkles, and more, along with great merchandise, t-shirts, pop sockets, as well as phone cases and more. Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia. Also, don't forget to support The Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, along with PayPal and themikewagnershow.com. Make sure you do so today. We're here with a terrific actor, singer, as well as from Cincinnati, the legendary Mel Carter here on The Mike Wagner Show, best known for the hit Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me. That went to number 8 in 1965. And before we talk about your stage and acting career, you managed to continue a little bit, and you also went into where were we here? So we went into about going to 1985, continue to expand your horizons. Willie, which won a Grammy nomination for Best Male Gospel Performance, and tell us more about that one.
Well, that was then I had the chance to do a gospel album. I went to Nashville to do that, and coming from the gospel field, and we had a break in record labels then, so I was signed with that company to do that one project. And Willing, came out and was nominated to be a Grammy. It was in the wrong category, I thought, but being nominated and amongst all the other records that were up for nomination that year, I consider that to be quite an achievement,
Mm-hmm.
The other records, like after Hold Me, Throw Me, Kiss Me, we had, I think it was 7 things in a row. All of a sudden, My Heart Sings, You, Band of Gold.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I did My Heart Sings, didn't I? Yes. Band of Gold, If You're Wondering. It was a number of hits that I was lucky for about maybe 7 years, to be charted constantly, And then what happened in those days when you had a hit single, all right, you then they muffled you in as an album artist, right? Then because an album artist was a continuously selling artist on the label, opposed to having a single and then not having a single, then, like hit and miss. When you establish yourself as an album artist, no matter what you put out as an album, it sold X amount of copies. All right. So that's what they did in those days, and then the next thing would be the visual aspect. To do TV, to do commercials, to do films. And I was lucky to be that kind of artist that was prepared to do all of that. Yeah. And to study and, to do commercials, to do, TV shows, to do films, and stage, So that's what you did in those days, and I'm lucky to have been in that period of time when that's what they were doing for the artist on their labels.
Mm-hmm. And later you also became an actor as well, too, appearing in Quincy, M.E., Sanford and Son, Marcus Welby, M.D., Eddie Capra Mysteries, Chips, Magnum P.I., and you were also in movies like Friday Foster, Chesty Anderson, USN, and also Angel as well, too. And you also have been in some TV shows, and some of those I really enjoy. Quincy, Sanford and Son, Marcus Welby. And tell us about some of those and some about the shows that you really liked getting on.
Well, they, after you got the hits with the music, then, the graduation was to the TVs and the film shows, and you like any other actor, you go out for the for the part with all the others, and I won out and had just was lucked out, man. What can I tell you? It was good. It was exciting, and it was thrilling for me to explore all the talent or the that you had to be in those kind of situations.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a chance to work with some of the great people. Like now they're reshowing all those things now. But working with some of the people that I worked with and dreamt about those people when I was in Cincinnati watching TV. Okay. And now I'm standing up beside them, giving them lines, and they're giving me lines, and they're respecting me, as that actor. It's just thrilling, man. I'm living my dreams.
It sounds like you live your dream as well, too. And who is probably some of your favorite actors you enjoyed working with, like, say, Jack Klugman, Quincy, or say, like, with was Red Fox and Sanford and Son, Eric Estrada and Chips, and, of course, especially Tom Selleck, Magnum P.I. That's one of my favorite shows.
Yeah. You know what? I would have been in the series had they not taken it to out of the country. Hawaii, because I played the piano player in the nightclub thing, and they cut that character out. But I would have I did the pilot, but I would have had the whole series had they not changed and went to another location out, in another city.
Mm-hmm. You also played the Sport and Life and Porgy and Bess as well, too. That's another accomplishment. And tell us about that. You also hit the stage, too.
Oh man, the working with John Green. I don't know if you know, John Green did a lot of the MGM movies. You know, he was a musical conductor. But I had a chance to play. He picked me to play Sporting Life in their live production in San Diego. That was wonderful. You know, like doing the things with all of the operatic stars, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it sounds like it too. And you also ventured on to some other projects as well too. You appeared in the DVD special on PBS, Doo-Wop 51 and 01. And you also had some new releases or the recent ones, The Other Standard, and also The Heart and Soul as well too. And maybe tell us about some of the other projects you had been in, you know, starting from 01 and up till today.
Yeah, I got to tell you that I'm one of the few artists that's been on the shows that, you know, like the what did you say a minute ago? Sorry.
Oh, it was I think I said it was what was it? What the heart?
First one.
Oh, The Other Standards, The Heart and Soul.
No. The TV shows that they keep playing over and over.
It was Quincy, Sanford Son, Marcus.
No, the musical show. I'm sorry. I'm challenging you. No. the doo-wop shows.
Oh,
okay.
Yes, that's it. Okay.
Hey, man, the Rolodex comes around kind of fast, so I caught it that time. The doo-wop shows. I'm one of the few artists who have done like 4 of those shows. And coming, you know, like keep asking me to come back. You know, I've done 4 of them. A lot of other people haven't. Now you see them, you know, redone and purpose when they're showing them now. But in the beginning, I was the first one, and then I was invited back again, and then 2 other, and third time and the 4th time. So I'm one of the few artists who have done that with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it sounds like it as well too that you've got a lot going on as well too. And in the meantime, you know, just one more thing. What would you say your best moment that you ever had, like when I was up on stage, or your funniest moment, or you know, anything like in a recording studio, TV, or anything like that? Maybe just interesting story or so.
I think maybe one of the best, I can't say the most, but I say one of the most exciting moments for me is being at an awards show and having to sit next to Edward G. Robinson and have a conversation with him, you know, talk about film and talk about acting and all this. That was, and the reason why I said, you know, anybody that knew all the gangster movies that were played in the 40s and 50s, you know, in the 40s anyway, to sit next to one of the leading actors then, are you kidding? That was one of the highlights that I would say in the acting profession.
That had to be, and it's so amazing. In the meantime, where can we find all your music at? Where can we find all your movies and everything? And where can we find all your works at, Mel?
You can go to mel-carter.com, and you can see snippets of the DVDs and the CDs. And there's a trilogy: Mel Carter, Heart and Soul, Mel Carter Continues, and The Other Standards are the latest CDs that I've done. I have 2 DVDs, The Vintage, which shows some of the, you know, way back, bringing you from a certain time till now. And you can see snippets of Willing, and also the latest single release is Raise the World, Sing Louder Than the Gun. And if you go on YouTube, you can see there's a duet with myself and Lenny Welch to a show that I've written called The Legends of Rock and Roll, the Balladeers. A lot of stuff, man. It's called mel-carter.com. That's where you go. And I do paintings, all the stuff. Anything that has to do with any kind of theatrical thing we've been in, and I'm thankful for that. I'm really thankful. Thankful for people like you and your friend who set this up. I can't think of his name, but he was inspirational in me reaching out to you and this happening today, you know.
And he's certainly amazing as well, too. And what's coming up for the amazing Mel Carter, we'll find out in just 1 minute. You listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Also brought to you by our official sponsor of The Mike Wagner Show, international award-winning author Mia Molson-Zia of Missing, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. We'll be back with the amazing singer, actor, and the very multi-talented, award-winning Melvin Carter after this time out.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention The Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. You know, it talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mia Molson-Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamolson-zia.com. Missing. Available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, this is Ray Powers, and boy, are you in luck. Right place, right time. Tuned in to The Mike Wagner Show. You heard me.
We're back with the amazing singer, actor, and very multi-talented, award-winning Mel Carter here on The Mike Wagner Show, best known for the top 10 smash in 1965, Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, along with many other great releases. And we have just a few more minutes, Mel, and you've got just amazing stories to share. And what can we expect from you in 2022 and beyond, Mel?
Well, I'm still working on the music. I've just finished the music for The Legends of Rock and Roll, the Balladeers, and it's only thing that's left is to go in to the studio and record that. And one of the biggest things that's happening right now, the APCO Records are going to re-release When a Boy Falls in Love, the album. It's going to be on CD. And that's supposed to be happening within the next few weeks. We've been doing promotion and stuff about it, but this is the first time I talked about the release of it on live show. So that's When a Boy Falls in Love being re-released on a CD.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to it. And I'm saving up my pennies right now as we speak. And of course, I'm looking to find ways to earn a quarter just like you did back in days. Still the pennies. It's like, the heck with the pennies. I'm going for quarters and $half. I'm looking forward to it. Oh my gosh. And who do you consider your biggest influence in your career, Mel?
I can't say one person. It's a combination of many people, starting out with Robert Anderson, who's the Karuna, a premier Karuna in the gospel field. Then Sam Cooke, certainly Quincy Jones, and I have to give kudos to my ex-manager who has passed away, and that's Zelda Sands, who was quite a writer and a dynamic person, you know, that pushed me and a lot of other people on up the way, and I'm thankful for that.
Mm-hmm. Very thankful indeed. And what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
The best advice that I would give, if you believe and you have to believe, then try and go forward with it.
Mm-hmm. And that's very good advice as well. Once again, the legendary singer, actor, multi-talented, war-winning Melvin Carter here on the Mike Wagner Show. Mel, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to having you again soon. Make sure you keep us up to date. Keep in touch. We'd love to have you back in 2022 and beyond. Once again, tell us about your upcoming projects, what's your website, how do people contact you, where can people purchase or check out your music?
All right, it's mel-carter.com. Be safe.
And we will do so. Once again, Mel, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely terrific. Looking forward to having you again soon. And make sure you keep us up to date. Keep in touch. We'd love to have you back. And we definitely wish you all the best. And we'd love to have you back on soon.
Thanks, Mike, and thank all of you, your fans out there.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. It talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamotionzea.com. Missing. Available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to The Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.